Welcome to UPSC Vinoth. So today we are going to discuss history current affairs, that too particularly modern India. See, modern India. For modern India, we are going to start with the most expected topic of Justice Party. See, regarding Justice Party, already we heard a question with respect to Justice Party, that is E.V. Ramaswamy. So it was a question asked in last year. That today we are going to discuss some of the important current affairs. There was a book released by released really, a book titled Dravidar Arinyaralai Tamilchelvan P.T. Rajan Valve Varalaru. So it is a history about P.T. Rajan, a veterinary leader of Dravidar Kalagam, of Justice Party. Okay, so the book is focused on P.T. Rajan, a Justice Party leader and former Chief Minister of Madras Presidency. A Justice Party, P.T. Rajan is the leader of Justice Party and former Chief Minister of Madras Presidency. The Justice Party. Let us have some discussions related to Justice Party. So it was formed on 20th November 1916. It was formed at 20th November 1916. Madras as a South Indian Liberal Federation, as a South Indian. Initially, it was started as a South Indian Liberal Federation. So the key founders were Dr. C. Nadesan Mudaliar, T.M. Madhav Nair, that is T. Madhav Nair, and P.T. Chetty, that means P. Tyagaraja Chetty. So these three were the founders: Nadesan Mudaliar, Madhav Nair, and Tyagaraja Chetty. Three people were the founders of Justice Party. So it was established. It was the primary aim of this Justice Party was representing the non-Brahmins' interest. It was against the Brahmins to counter the Brahmins' dominance in administration. So representing non-Brahmin interests. So advocate social justice, equitable representation, and issued non-Brahmin manifestos also. So see, the key features are non-Brahmin manifestos, and social justice, equitable representation. And also the party came to the power. Initially, they started the party in 1916. The party came to the power under Government of India Act 1919 in diarchy, where the diarchy was introduced. So they won first election. Is 1920. Won first election in 1920. Justice Party won 1920 election. The Congress boycotted due to non-cooperation movement. Subbarayalu Reddyar become first CM of this Justice Party. See, it's very easy. So 1916. So it started as South Indian Liberal Federation by Nadesan, Madhav, and Tyagaraja Chetty, and primarily its aim was non-Brahmin interest, counter Brahminical dominance, social justice, equitable representation, and it came to the power under Government of India Act 1919, won 1920 election, CM Subbarayalu Reddy. Okay, so they replaced some of the terms. See, the major contribution they majorly focused on reforming the society. The term Panchamas was renamed with Adi Dravidar. Promoted social equality, replaced Panchamas with Adi Dravidar and Adi Andhra. The term Adi Dravidar and Adi Andhra were introduced by Justice Party. So their communal GO. See, they passed a communal GO, introduced a reservation based. First they introduced a reservation based system in India in 1944 at Salem Conference under E.V. Ramaswamy. It was renamed as Dravidar Kalagam. Justice Party was renamed as Dravidar Kalagam and shifted to socio reform movements. So they didn't participate in electorals. They started to involve in socio reform movements. See, some of the important points. See, all these things are important points. Already the question was asked with respect to the under E.V. Ramaswamy. So now they can ask the question with respect to P.T. Rajan. So P.T. Rajan was also a prominent leader in Justice Party. It was founded in 1916 as a South Indian Liberal Federation. Nadesan Mudaliar, Madhav Nair, Tyagaraja Chetty, and first CM was in 1920 election. They took part, and first CM was Subbarayalu Reddyar. Introduced communal government orders based on reservation system. Promoted social equality. Replaced Panchamas, Adi Dravidas, Adi Andhras. Okay. So let us move with next important current affairs. So that is key organizational reform movements. See, key organizational reform movements during the freedom. During the Indian freedom movement. Okay, so like it is All India Muslim League, Arya Samaj, Educate Girls, Baliyat Paribantak Gurha, Baliyat Paribantak Gurha. See, like this, it is like this. There are many organizations. First let us see about All India Muslim League. See, you know that All India Muslim League was started in 1906. See, 1906 at Dhaka. 1906 at Dhaka. So see, its milestone, still it is existing. All India Muslim League, still it is existing. It is almost 120 years. So the founders, who were the founders? So founders were Nawab Salimullah, Aha Khan, Mohsin ul Mulk. So important founder was Aha Khan. Important person was Aha Khan. Now Nawab Salimullah, Aha Khan, Mohsin ul Mulk. See, they formed in Dhaka and supported the partition of Bengal. See, protected. Their key objective was protect political rights of Muslims. Supported partition of Bengal. It was one of the key important point. So the All India Muslim League supported partition of Bengal, demanded separate electorate and granted in 1909. Say they demanded for separate electorate that was granted in 1909. Marley Minto reforms. And Arya Samaj. Arya Samaj was one of the earliest social religious reform movement. Arya Samaj 1857, sorry, 1875, founded at April 10, 1875 at Bombay. See, All India Muslim League at Dhaka, Arya Samaj at Bombay. Founder Swami Dayananda Saraswati. Their core ideas were back to Vedas, opposed idol worship, and opposed caste-based birth, promoted social reforms. Initiative was Shuddhi movement. Shuddhi movement is Garvapasi. And Dayananda Anglo-Vedic School. And Educate Girls at 2007. See, Educate Girls was Ramon Mahatse, the Educate Girl was Educate Girls was founder was Safina Hussain. The founder was Safina Hussain. Safina Hussain. See, Educate Girl. The founder was Safina Hussain. It was focus was girls' education in rural India. See, it was started in 2007. So it was a first. It was first Indian organization to win. Ramon Mahatse Award. First Indian organization to win Ramon Mahatse Award in 2024. So it is very much important. Educate girls in rural areas. So founder Safina Hussain said it was in the news. It won Ramon Mahatse Award. So next, Baliyat Prabantak Guruha. Baliyat Prabantak Guruha in 1863, founded by Savitribai Phule, Jyotibai Phule. See, it is very much important. So very much important for the exam. Very much important for the exam. It is founded by Savitribai Phule and Jyotirao Phule. For Savitribai Phule and Jyotirao Phule. So shelter for pregnant widows, exploited women, prevent female infanticide and social stigma. Phule adopted Yashwant Rao from this home and educate him as a doctor. It was a key role. Baliyat Prabantak Guruha, founded by Savitribai Phule and Jyotirao Phule. So it is very much important thing. Okay. Now, some of the important books. The Forgotten Indian Prisoners of World War II. See, this book was written by Gautam Asarika. See here, some of the most important points has been claimed with respect to INA during the period of freedom fighting. So INA was not originally founded by Netaji. See, the key claims by this book was INA was originally founded by Netaji. Initially, it was set up by originally INA was not originally founded by Netaji. So initially set up by Japanese intelligence. Okay. So Japanese intelligence, Indian nationalist abroad. Subhash Chandra Bose later revived and reorganized it and popularized it. So origin was pre-World War alliance, Raj Bihari Bose plus Japanese supporters. It was an agreement at Bangkok with Fujiwara Iwachi. So objective was liberate India from British rule. Founder, phase 1, 1942. Founder was Mohan Singh. Composed of Indians at Singapore. collapsed during disagreement with Japan. So it was phase one. Phase two, 1943, revived by Subhash Chandra Bose, brigades Gandhi, Nehru, Azad, Subhas. So and Rani Jhansi Regiment was opened, women's unit led by Lakshmi Sehgal, and role of Raj Bihari Bose. So organized Indian Independence League, president over Bangkok Conference in 1942, helped INA and handed leadership to Netaji. He was a key person who handed leadership to Netaji. Military campaign. So Battle of Impal, Battle of Kohima. So finally they failed due to logistic issue, monsoon, Japanese retreat. So Red Fort trails. So Shahanawaz Khan, Prem Sahel, Guru Bakshi, Singh Dhillon. So massive nationalist protest was pro to support them. So triggered Royal Indian Navy mutiny, and also it shook the British control over Indian armed forces. It shook the British control. And Subhash Chandra Bose, Netaji, former INC president in 1938, Haripura session. See, Haripura session, founded Forward Bloc in 1939, escaped India in 1941, reached Germany and Japan, set up the Free India Center at Berlin, Azad Hind Radio, took charge in INA in Singapore. Major achievements: formed provisional government in Free India, recognized by Axis powers, and gave slogan like Chalo Dilli Jai Hind. So gave slogans like Chalo Hilli Jai Hind. So these are the important points with respect to this book. Okay, so now let us come into one of the most important current affairs for this year: foundation of Communist Party. See, this is very much important for this year. We can expect a question with respect to this Communist Party foundation, because it is 100 years, and we can also expect a question with respect to battle of Plassey. Okay, first let us discuss some of the important points with respect to Communist Party, foundation of Communist Party. Okay, see, whenever the word Communist Party comes, UPSC has asked some questions from here. So, uh, like conspiracy case. So let us start. So, Communist Party of India. So considered it was considered as started in December 26, 1925, at Kanpur conference. Official foundation. It was official foundation of Communist Party of India. Early attempt was Tashkent. Earlier so many attempts were made to start the Communist Party, but it all got failed. And also Communist Party foundation. The initial it was Tashkent formation in 1920. So it was formed by M. N. Roy, Ambani Mukherjee, and Muhammad Shafi. So they coined the word Communist International meetings in 1920s. So sorry. They presented themselves as a communist party from India in Communist International Conference. It was held at 1920. And also Kanpur Conference. So Kanpur Conference first organized effort in 1925. First organized effort of soil to form All India Communist Party, linked with Kanpur Bolsheviks conspiracy case. Key leaders was S.V. Gath, S.A. Dange, Muzaffar Ahmad. So S.A. Dange, Muzaffar Ahmad. So and S.V. Gale. So growth of communist movement. See, it's like the communist movement. Initially, it started from conspiracy case of British suppression. British started suppressing communist people, and Peshawar 1922 against Peshawar, and Kanpur 1924 mirrored to conspiracy case. These are all the incidents which was taken by British against the communist. So mass organizations: All India Trade Union Congress for laborers, All India Kisan Sabha for peasants, All India Students Federations, and also Indian People Theatre Association for Culture, formation of Workers and Peasant Party in 1928. So the post 1945 led major Tebaga movement in Bengal, Telangana peasant struggle. Post independence 1964, it splits due to Sino-Soviet differences, and 1962 war Communist Party of India pro-Soviet, Communist Party of Marxist more radical. So these the two parties still existing in India. And the election milestone: 1952 CPI largest opposition party in first Lok Sabha. In 1957, first democratically elected communist government under EM EM Nambudripal. So these are all the important points with respect to and also prominent leaders like for regional leaders like Ghulam Hussain at Lahore, S.A. Dangi at Bombay, Muzaffar Ahmad at Calcutta, Singaravel and Chettiar at Madras. So these are all the important leaders, those who are important leaders. The conspiracy case, the Peshawar 1992, it was a conspiracy case against Indian Muslims. Kanpur Bolsheviks main accused S.A. Dange and Muzaffar Ahmad. They were main accused in Kanpur case. In Kanpur case. The main accused was S.A. Dange, Ahmad, and Usmani. And Meerut conspiracy case, it was most famous case. It took place in 1929. 1929. The 31 leaders were arrested. 31 leaders were arrested, including the British communist people, including the most famous British communist people, Philip Spratt, and Ben Bradley. So these are all the names involved in this Meerut conspiracy case. Okay, so so far we had discussed all the important points with respect to Communist Party. Okay, now let us go with the RSS. See, RSS. So last year itself, RSS were in the news. Every year, the RSS has been in the news. Okay. So now, what this year? What is the importance? Prime Minister to launch a stamp. Prime Minister launch a stamp. So stamp and a coin. Stamp and a coin. So to commemorate the 100 years of RSS, Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Sangh. Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Sangh. So now about RSS. Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Sangh, it was founded in 1925 at Nagpur by K.B. Hegdewar. K.B. Hegdewar. Who founded K.B. Hegdewar? So one of the largest volunteer organization globally. It was basic unit was Shaka. So daily meetings are held in the means of Shaka. Their ideology based on Hindutva, cultural nationalism, organized Hindu societies. And about RSS, they literally see. So their role in freedom fighter, organized official position, organized remained aloof from Congress-led movement. So they see initially an organization RSS were officially against the freedom movement. Okay. So, and individual participations of Hegdewar participated in Salt Satyagraha in 1930. During Quit India movement, RSS movement, during Quit India movement, RSS Swayamsevak participated in MS, they participated at this Chimnur Asti episode. Hemu Kalang was executed. See, one of the leader Hemu Kalang. See, Hemu Kalang was executed by the British. Okay. So for his participation in freedom movement and Sangh Parwar. So Sangh Parwar, they played an important role in partition also. Sangh Parwar politically it is now it is so initially it was from Janasangh to now it is Bharatiya Janata Party. So Hakali Bharatiya Vidya Parishad, Labour Bharatiya Mazdoor Sangha, Religious Vishwa Hindu Parishad, these are all the organizations associated with Sangh Parwar. Role during partition, they provided relief, protection, and rehabilitation for Hindus and Sikhs. So at present, Mohammad Bhagwat is an president. Okay, so with respect to UPSC, there is not much importance for this. Okay, so now let us move to. Um, so let us discuss some of the other current affairs in next set of videos. Thank you.